Yeah, they're working on it. There you
go. All right, good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome to Northgate Chevrolet Buick GMC. Today is April 13th, Easter Monday, and the temperature outside is -1. Thank you all so much for joining us today. And most importantly, thank you all for staying home and keeping everybody safe. So today we have a fun day in store for you. We're going to be touring around our parts department. We're going to show you some really, really cool things that happens in the parts department, and we hope you all enjoy it. So first of all, we want to remind you what the contest we're running. We have the cardboard vehicle contest, and those entries are due next Monday, April 20th. And tonight at 6 p.m. is the final deadline to submit your colored Easter eggs in our comment section on Facebook. We will be judging those and announcing the winner tomorrow. And today we have a very special prize. We're going to give away an parents prize, an adult prize. So we brought Matthew along today, the bearer of good news who likes to give away some free stuff. So, here's Matthew. In order to win that prize, we want you to share, like, comment on our Facebook page about what you think of our videos, like our videos, and share them with your friends. So here's Matthew.
Thanks, Mike. All right, parents, this one's just for you. So what we have in store for you, the prizes that you can win. The first thing we have here is a no-charge oil change, courtesy of Mike. All right? Bring your car, truck, SUV in, get a free oil change. After that, you can also get yourself a jug of washer fluid. But it doesn't stop there, there's more. You can get 2 jugs of washer fluid. Right now you're probably saying to yourself, what else can they possibly give us? Well, we have one more thing for you. We got this wonderful cup. Fill it up with ice, a drink of your choice, and when you're out there putting in the washer fluid in the car, getting ready to go out on the road after you've got an oil change, you can refresh and stay hydrated. Thank you very much, Mike.
All right, so a reminder to win these great prizes. We have our quarantine cup, our 2 jugs of washer fluid, and a no-charge oil change. And how you win those is you like and share us on Facebook. And we love comments. Anything you can tell us, any feedback on our videos is much appreciated. And we will be selecting a random winner from those comments, shares, and likes. All right, so thank you very much. Again, just a nice gift for the parents. All right, so as we said today, we're going to welcome you to our parts department. Behind us is our big steel counter. So we have 2 types of parts transactions that happen here. Inside and across the counter. The inside we're going to get to a little bit later, and that's where we sell parts to the shop. This is our front counter where we sell parts to walk-up customers. And over here is one of our parts specialists. His name is Jeremy.
Hi guys.
So what do you guys think we would be selling in our parts department? What do you think some of the things we have in our parts department? Parts, absolutely, but what kind of parts? Somebody said tires, I think. Somebody said brakes. What else would we have? Batteries, maybe? Do you think we would sell keys here? Let's go find out. Let's go behind the counter and see what Jeremy's working on. All right, so here we are with Jeremy.
Hi.
And Jeremy is going to show us today. I said to bring your piece of paper and a pen. We're going to look up a part number. All right.
So what we're going to be looking for today is an upper controller. I have a VIN already keyed up here. Now a VIN number is the vehicle serial number. That gives us all of the all of the information that that vehicle came with. Without a VIN, we're kind of guessing. We try not to do that too much. We want to make sure we get the right stuff for your parents' vehicles. So a control arm for this truck, we can do it two ways. We can either search it by the description. In this case, I'm going to go to the pictures. And it'll give us a whole different layout of all the different parts of the vehicle. There's thousands of parts on these vehicles that you can choose from. We want our front suspension. So when that loads up, I know I want this piece right here. So front control arm. Now even with the VIN, you still need to ask questions. There's two different types of ways it could be made. For this particular truck, I know it's this one here, for the left-hand side. So I put that into my local part system, and it gives me a part number, 2581-2725.
So write that number down, boys and girls, 2581-2725.
Yeah, so in this system, it tells me where to go to get the part. So I know with the description, it tells me it's in row 6, shelf, section L, on the 7th shelf. So let's go get that part, shall we? So all of these shelves, this is just a fraction of the parts that we carry here. Everything that your parents' vehicles have, we've got it here. Now what we're looking for is right here. That's the control arm. This is mostly on trucks, bigger vehicles. They have upper and lower control arms. Most of your parents' cars are going to have mostly just lower, but they're all going to have one of these somewhere.
So everything is numbered here, and that's how we look up the locations. Everything has a number. Now, Jeremy, is this a part number?
Yes, it is.
So remember we told you earlier to write down that part number, and that's how the guys in parts look up the number. It's all by a part number. And then we have the locations. It's like a big, giant parts library. So you see up on the wall there, it says 6-5. Jeremy, what is that?
So that tells me that this side is row 5, and this side is row 6. And then on the floor, we have which section. Each section has a letter, and that tells me which area in that row to go. And then we just count from the top of the shelf down. So I knew that that control arm was in 6L7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th shelf down, and it's right here.
Awesome. Okay, so I said earlier in our parts department that we had keys. We have keys in our parts department. Jeremy,
Absolutely.
so can I just come up to the counter and order a key and it's going to start my vehicle?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It all depends on the car. All the newer vehicles, they're going to be needing programming. It's not just a matter of cutting the key and starting the car. It has to go through the shop, and they hook it up to a computer, they program it, key goes. Some of the older cars, they didn't have that. We can take your registration or insurance, use the VIN number, cut the key, put it in the ignition, starts right up. But that's on a lot of older cars.
Awesome. Would anybody like to watch Jeremy cut a key? Who would like to see that, how we cut a key? Let's go and have a look at that.
Yeah. Oh, gotta grab the key from up front.
Come on over here, Jim.
Okay.
We're going to show everybody what we use. And we'll leave this to Jeremy to explain, but this is our key cutting station. So everything is computer automated. Jeremy went to go get a key that we're going to cut for you today. We're going to show you how that works. Okay? So here comes Jeremy, and he's going to show us how we cut this key.
Okay, so I mentioned VIN numbers earlier. Every car is going to have a code that it gives us, and this computer will hold all the codes for keys and what they're going to be cut to, because every key is different. So I know that this is a Chevrolet Colorado. And with the VIN number, it gave me this code that I wrote down. And I select codes, I punch it in. So this, all these little numbers, that tells us what this key will be notched out at. Each one is a different height for different key cylinders. So I put it into my little vise here, clamp it down, and this is going to be loud. And that's just halfway done. We got to flip the key over and tell it to go again. And that's it. Now we have nice grooves in the key there, and that's what will allow it to turn in the cylinder. Now this particular key isn't done yet. This one would have to go into our service department and be programmed so that it would actually start the vehicle. But we're halfway there.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeremy. Does anybody know what these things are right here? What would these be? So they have a red button on them, and they have a black button on them. Okay? But what is that? So if we take that off, red is for positive, black is for negative. Always remember that. Red is for positive, black is for negative, and these are called batteries. Right? So we have thousands of batteries here for your vehicles. And anytime they need replaced, we come back here and grab one of our batteries and put it into your vehicle, your mom's and dad's car. I think Jeremy has something really cool to show us over here. Wheels and tires. Jeremy's going to show us how we get wheels and tires shipped to us that you can purchase from the parts department. Now, they don't come on your vehicle, they come shipped in a box. Who would like to see how that looks? Come with me.
Yeah, so every time we do a custom vehicle, most of the time people want different wheels and tires on their vehicle. So this is one of the suppliers I deal with. Fuel. They make really cool wheels. And every time they come in, they're packaged really tight because you don't want to get in a wheel that's got scratches or anything on it. So it's got a protective layer up top.
Does anybody guess what color wheels these are going to be? Are they going to be chrome? What color are they going to be?
That's going to be a trick question on this one. 2 colors.
2 colors.
So, these are black, and this is gunmetal on the inside, or anthracite.
There we go. So we get wheels that show up in boxes. And does anybody know what's next? What do we have to do next with this wheel? What do we have to put it on? Did anybody say a tire? That's right. So if you look behind us, we got lots and lots of tires. Tires everywhere. And we have to find the right tire to fit that wheel. So later on this week, we're going to show you how to put that tire on this wheel. Now out here in front, we have some kits that are made up that Jeremy's going to show you. Last week we did an oil change on the big white truck. And tomorrow we're going to go for a ride in that big white truck. But Jeremy's going to show you really quickly how we built that.
Yeah, absolutely. So these are a couple of packages that we put together. So when we sell a new vehicle, we can take these out to our shop, and all the things that we need to lift a truck is all right here. We've got our lift kit components, we've got our mud guards, but what everyone loves to see is the wheels and tires.
So that's what it looks like when we're done. There's the rim we showed you in the box, and we put it on this tire. And this week we're going to show you how to do that. But we do that in the shop. That's not in the parts department. So let's give a big round of applause and a thank you to Jeremy.
Thanks for watching, guys.
And we're going to go show you real quickly in the parts department what we do at the back counter. So this is Art. Art is our back counter parts person. So how does this work, Art? What do we do here? This is not for the people in the front. This is for the people in the back.
This is all internal for our service advisors, mainly the mechanics and some lube technicians that are in the shop. This is how I operate. What happens is I have a technician will send me a request, which I actually have here, request on a four-wheel brake job.
So this is a request that was sent to Art from one of the mechanics in the shop.
Yeah.
And these are the parts he's looking for.
So basically what I do is I go into, I'll show you how our operation works here, quoting system, and I'm going to look for that quote, which is not that number, and this is down here.
So Art, everything's done by computer, and we digitally send a copy of the parts request.
That's
Art
correct.
looks it up,
That's correct.
and he grabs the parts for the mechanics.
So I have a quote here, and what it gives me is the information of the vehicle. You take that, and go over here. That's how my catalog works. And we go and look up front pads and rear pads, and I just know the group, so I just go into there.
And same thing as Jeremy did, it's going to give us a location and a part number, correct?
That's right.
Awesome.
So we'll just do this, run this through here, a few parts, so we can get an idea. And this one here is a quote. So this is, we'll go to the service advisor, and he's going to okay it, or, you know, call the customer, whoever that may be, and get a, that's the wrong one.
Awesome. Thank you, Art.
Okay. And there's how that works.
So the mechanic, this is our back parts counter right here. And out that door is the shop where we're going to go later in the week. So the mechanic comes to this desk, gets his part from Art, and goes and replaces it in the car. So that's the tour of our parts department, and we have a lot more exciting things in store for you this week. Tomorrow, as I said, we're going to go for a ride in a big lifted truck, and you will not want to miss it. Reminder, submit your Easter eggs online today by 6 p.m. rather, and we will be judging the winner of those contests tomorrow. And parents, please like, share, and comment on our Facebook page for a chance for you to win your prize. Thank you all for watching.